Welcome back everyone, and it's time to go balls deep. And oh my god, the latest Demon Slayer chapter has blown everyone away. Well, if you guys were tuning in to our weekly reviews, you would have known this shit was about to happen. As using balls deep prediction blood demon art, I have already mentioned the possible outcomes a couple of weeks ago, and it happened. But in this video guys, we are going to do things a bit differently. We are going to do a balls deep discussion with the ABD team. We have Adil, myself, Yusuf, and my wife Sam, who some of you guys might remember from the previous Demon Slayer reviews, and we also have our boy Sid, not that Sid, one of the ABT members from behind the scene. But before we go into our discussion, let's quickly breeze through what the heck is happening in Demon Slayer. Like, we all thought from the last chapter everything ended, right? Well, after the long-winded battle between the Demon Slayer's core and Kibitsuji Muzan, things finally came to an end. Well, not really. Koyaharu Gatoge isn't finished yet. You still have to make some of that money, you know? The Demon Slayers managing to actually hold out against Muzan until sunrise gave us a feeling of sure victory, as the sun literally burnt this dude to the new levels. Muzan transformed himself into a giant baby. A lot of you guys were suggesting that this is a reference to other pop icons like Akira, but as I mentioned in our last video, this transformation holds a lot of symbolism for Muzan's character, not just saying that his attitude is childish, resembling a baby, but the meaning of strength and power itself. Babies are the weakest forms in the human stage of growth. They depend on others for survival and communicate with just their instincts. Muzan at this dire point in his life transformed into this form probably as a defense mechanism. Even his movement as a giant baby turd was frantic and all about instinctive survival. There is a lot more to say about this form, but moving forward, Muzan in this form absorbed Tanjiro into himself, which at first could have been similar to how he absorbed Tamayo, meaning Tanjiro became part of him. However, as the fight went on, Tanjiro from the inside stabbed Muzan and immobilized him long enough for the sun to burn him into dust. Tanjiro managed to free himself, but with all efforts died, or it seemed, right? A lot of our favorite demon slayers did end up actually dying, from Himejima, Igoro, and even Kanroji. But let's be real now, we know in the Demon Slayer universe, the dead, if for any reason, can linger on and help the living. But it is likely that these guys are gone for good. Either way, luckily the others just escaped death doors. And just at the end of the chapter, homegirl Nezuko finally gets to the scene. She meets up with some of the Demon Slayer helpers, who more than likely will escort her to Tanjiro very soon. As we get into chapter 202, we finally get a little bit of a backstory about Muzan's past. Like, finally, all of us was anticipating this. Kokushubo, Akaza, actually pretty much every demon showed a glimpse of their feelings and past before disintegrating. So it would have been kind of weird if Muzan didn't have this moment. We learned that Muzan was actually a weak ass baby from the moment he was born to the point that he was declared dead in the womb, as Muzan's heart stopped beating multiple times in the womb. However, the moment he was about to be cremated, somehow he came to life and made a sound. And throughout his life, Muzan tried to satisfy his desires to the best of his power, but felt limited as he believed he could achieve more. Muzan starts reflecting on the conversation he had with Ubayashiki in chapter 137. Yeah, you know, before the dude actually did a kamikaze and blew himself up. But coming to the point, Ubayashiki pointed out that even though Muzan can live forever if he isn't killed, he doesn't really have eternity, as eternity is truly nothing but human thoughts, which last forever as they pass on to the next person to the next. Muzan, as he experiences a form of death, he agrees with Ubayashiki's concept of eternity, and that all living things will die without exception, but thoughts are eternal. Even the fact that Muzan doesn't remember the people he killed goes to show that physical death is the end. But learning of this concept, I guess being enlightened by the long dead Ubayashiki, he realizes that his own thoughts could be everlasting and indestructible. We then see a flashback of what actually went down when Tanjiro was absorbed into the big giant baby Muzan. Knowing that his body will disintegrate by the sunlight, Muzan decides to turn Tanjiro into a demon to make him the ultimate demon king, as he believes that because Tanjiro has the same blood as Nezuko, who has conquered the sun and can even use the same breath style as Yorichi, Tanjiro will be the real demon king and fulfill Muzan's dream to destroy the Demon Slayer core. So guys, there we have it. Tanjiro turns into a demon, who would have guessed, and goes berserk. Giyu says to kill him before he ends up killing a person, losing his humanity. However, our boys Zenitsu and Inosuke are finding it actually really hard to follow through and kill him. Like, this is like the worst possible scenario that anyone can think of. Just imagine killing your best friend. But talking about best friends, let's get straight into our discussion with the team.
Alright guys, welcome back. Oh shit, I messed up the intro already. This is the first time we're doing this. Alright guys, so we are all here on the Anime Balls Deep team. Oh, wait.
Alright guys, this is the first time we're doing a podcast theme on our channel, and if you guys like it, then make sure to hit the like button and let us know, because we're gonna do it more often. Anyway guys, we got Sam here, Ardal, we got Sid, our editor, and a guest, Sonrio, who's a dedicated fan, and it can be one of you guys.
What the fuck, Guys, join the Discord, please. We got Sonrio in the video because he's a dedicated fan. He's helping us with the Discord.
Talks every day in Discord. He is there 24/7. He loves them.
He bought the merch supporting us. Alright, let's talk about Demon Slayer Chapter 201. Alright, Yusuf, what do you want to start off with?
I want to continue on from what I was saying earlier about Tanjiro just literally managed to conquer the sun. It hasn't even been 2 pages since he turned into a demon, or a couple of pages, and he has mastered, every single demon move possible, and he conquered the sun, which proves again that Nezuko in the beginning of the series, she actually had the ability to conquer the sun straight away, rather than later on we found out.
Wait, how do you know she had the ability to conquer?
Oh, you're doing their bloodline.
It's in the bloodline. It's not about love.
She's a breath of the sun user.
Yeah, I don't think it's because she's the breath of the sun user. It's because the blood, or them too, was so exposed to the breath of the sun moves. The dance of the fire.
I think it's more of like what was that one movie that I was talking about?
I think it's called Arspool, Sam.
Are you done, sir?
It is called Arspool because look, Muzan said it's due to their bloodline, and he had the thought process to think, oh, let me make someone from the Komodo family a demon, and one of them will be able to conquer the sun because they are linked to Yorichi. But what Gotege has done, she's left 2 plot holes open, because now we don't know how the demons were created and what this curse was. What's the blue spider lily? And we don't even know why Yorichi was this OP god character. And we have to link it back to the chapter where Muzan faced him for the first time. He said, oh, is this guy some Buddha type person, blah 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 blah, but we're getting no explanation.
Before we even get into this, what you guys are not even bringing up is Muzan as a character himself. This guy is literally the worst villain in the history of anime villains. He's just such a one-dimensional character. Some of the demons you can actually relate to, and you even start kind of feeling sympathy for them. But this guy, man, it seems like he lacked any sort of depth.
Alright guys, I would like to inform everyone watching the video, I do not agree with Sam's opinion. Please do not destroy me in the comments.
Hey, but can I just answer that point about Muzan not having character development and not learning? I agree, but just the last chapter alone, I do kind of think he did kind of learn.
But that was just because they decided to throw that in there at the last minute.
Let me just point out what he did learn about. He actually went back to his conversation with Ubayashiki, and he realized that the guy is right. Like, honestly, no one
yeah, and I predicted that. Remember, I predicted that.
Yeah, you did, and you did.
I don't know how anyone can say, oh, this was the biggest plot twist of all time, we didn't see it coming. I'll be honest with everyone, right? Me and Yusuf only used maybe 1% of Balls Deep Prediction Magic. We didn't even need to use Balls Deep Prediction Magic.
There are so many times, even in my past videos, right, where everything that we've said has come true. Every time, like, it's kind of
turning human.
Cliche, yeah.
Nezuko turning human, like the reason why she was walking not getting there in time. Like, how many chapters and how many?
This bitch been running for 6 hours.
Exactly. Hey, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I do like Demon Slayer as a whole. As a shonen in the beginning, it had so much potential.
Yeah, I actually did love Demon Slayer. I was really invested. I started reading it from day one, just to let everybody know. I actually did think it could be it had the potential to be one of the best shonen of all time.
I thought it was top 10 shonen of all time. I think that's why all of us are so passionate right now, and we're getting really emotional, because we're like, we were so invested into this. We were all thinking, oh, it's top 10 shonen of all time. But now this ending is such a letdown. It was so predictable. It's so cliche. And like, Muzan was this villain that has no explanation as to his motives, how he became evil. Like, oh, I had a shadow reaching on me when I was a baby. Oh, so predictable. Like, the best fights was Akaza and Kokushibo.
It's true.
Yeah, that's true.
I was busting nuts to that, but this is like, what is this? Oh my lord!
I think it might be. No,
I don't think it's ending.
No, I don't think it's ending. I think they're gonna make it so Tanjiro has become the Demon King. He's gonna run away, and then Nezuko has to train and become like the new Demon Slayer, marry Zenitsu, and their son is gonna go battle Tanjiro.
Oh, because he's making so much money and they need to milk it.
Yeah, like
it's a cash cow. It's basically a cash cow.
Okay, just to make it, just to throw a disclaimer out that I do not agree with this at all. I think this is gonna end soon, and what's gonna happen is Nezuko is gonna come save Tanjiro. Is gonna come full circle. I think Sid said this earlier as well. Just like Tanjiro made Nezuko not kill human beings and become a good demon. this same thing can happen to Tanjiro. Just because Muzan made him into a demon, made him the demon king, yo, he's so strong, he got the breath of the sun and he's freaking immune to the sunlight. It doesn't matter. In the end of the day, he still have the concept of love in this anime, where Nezuko's connection to Tanjiro will bring him back, and then maybe then he'll become human again, and all that.
It's bringing the story full circle.
The real question is, what does Sanrio think about this?
Yeah, man. I love this chapter, man.
What?
It was so good.
Why was it good though?
Michael Jackson's my favorite character in all this. Brought a tear to my eye, man. I got too emotional. I actually started crying. When it said all lives must die. Oh my days.
Was that so prolific to you, innit? It was such a big epiphany, innit? You didn't know that. Look, guys. I wanna say this once again. I love Demon Slayer. Can a man just be honest for a second, right? Can I just express these feelings? No, because these guys are gonna roast us. That's how the anime community is, though. They're gonna roast me and Yusuf for a lifetime, and it's like our opinion can't change. I don't know how anyone can say, yeah, I didn't see this ending coming. I'm telling you, this was like so predictable. I know for a fact, yeah, when this gets animated, it's gonna look beautiful. The animation's gonna be sick. All the characters are gonna look good. The music, it's gonna make me cry. But in the manga, right, you guys saw it from the reaction videos. I was so hyped and so passionate about the series. Why would I be talking about the series on a weekly basis with Yusuf? The thing is, right, the reason that we're disappointed is that it lacked development. Like with the explanations of why certain things happen, because there's some hypocrisy here. The Gotoge is saying that everything happens for a reason. That's why Tanjiro fulfilled the prophecy of Yorichi, and that life is about suffering, it's exploring human nature, about humans are meant to love each other, get friends, and all that shit. I get it, all shonen anime do that, but then the message is contradicted because she didn't explain why Yorichi is OP and this godlike figure where he can take on all the Muzan, all the demon slayers on his own. She didn't explain the blue spider lily, why Muzan has the... It's like just supernatural thing which we just meant to accept.
No, but Adil, can I be honest with you? I'm not disagreeing with you, but I do look, the fact about Yorichi and Muzan becoming a demon. There is a concept of supernatural in this whole anime. Even when the dead, the spirits can interact with the living, you just have to accept it. Like every other anime, they have the concept of supernatural as something magical, something supernatural. In this anime, yes, there is supernatural. Yeah, it's not. I won't say the plot convenience. It's just the way the world works. Now Yorichi is saying how did he become OP? We know the boy was born with a freaking curse mark on his face, and because of the curse mark, he saw the world through the see-through world, and he developed his ability through that. The fighting the demons, learning the breath style was just a byproduct of everything. It's not that he was so OP. It was his destiny in some ways. Yeah, he became a monk. Everything was part of destiny.
Muzan is a dumbass, man. My man could have left Japan. My man knew the only people that can stop him are the demon slayers. I'm not gonna use my brain. I'm gonna smash everyone for 1,000 years in the same country. What kind of idiot was this? This guy could have eaten anyone he could. Oh my god,
man.
Dude, Aldo,
Oh yeah, Sanrio, tell him, Sanrio.
Shut up. He's my favorite character. You died, man.
Listen, the reason why he didn't leave Japan, right? I truly believe is because he actually thought that no being could ever defeat him. Literally,
he was
been
so
living
arrogant
for 1,000 years, right? He's arrogant. He has too much pride. He thinks, "Who can defeat me? I'm the best."
You're right.
He's trying to create a world of demons. He literally.
He was also scared though. He was also scared whenever he saw Tanjiro and all that. He was scared shitless.
PTSD.
I think when Yorichi appeared and Yorichi defeated, he should have dipped, man. Like he was scared shitless by Yorichi.
Can I say something? You guys are all going by the assumption that he didn't leave Japan. There's no proof that he didn't.
No, they said that he did travel around though.
Yeah.
Before that, in the.
Oh right, you're right. I'm just thinking.
But I'm saying that he didn't leave Japan
I'm a bitch.
You said.
He's about something. Let me just clarify something. Muzan didn't want to didn't want to accept defeat by saying, "Yo, I'm scared about these demon slayers." No, he wanted to kill them because he thought he's better than them.
Yeah, you're right.
His whole purpose of his existence was to prove that I'm the ultimate being. But if he left, if he had the concept, let me run away, then he would basically go against. Yeah, it would mean defeat and going against his nature.
All right, okay. You guys are right. Okay, but another thing I want to point out, although the anime is gonna fix this, and again, guys, please don't hate me in the comments. You already hate me. Okay, done. I've already been roasted. I think we've already been roasted in the comments. But basically, right, Muzan's fight was boring. Yeah. My man was just whipping for 15 chapters. What?
Agree. Say something, Samir. What do you say?
You are a schmuck. Your opinions are so bad. That fight was amazing. It made
He didn't use any of his blood demon art for
Was it better than One
until he
Piece?
died. Nearly died.
yeah, it's better than One Piece.
What?
I get.
All right, guys,
Can we
you heard
kick
it
him?
here. So it's better than One Piece.
Oh my god. Now, do you guys agree they was shit though, the fight?
I think when it's animated,
Yeah.
it'll actually be alright.
I think he had more potential than what the writers just chalked up for him. But I think that once this turns into an anime, it's gonna be sick. Like I'm actually excited to see it.
You know, all of our gripes about how it's ending and everything, about why he didn't use his blood demon arts, could be explained if the series went on for another 50 chapters. Then we're gonna, it wasn't his final like fight. It wasn't like he didn't want to show his cards to them because he knew it wasn't gonna matter because he had this bigger plan in the forward of the story or whatever.
Listen, honestly, I'm not gonna. You have to just accept the way things happened, right? You have to give Koyoharu got to get the credit. The credit's due, and in the end, it wasn't up to par. Just accept it. It's gonna end soon, and Nezuko's gonna come.
Did you cry though when all of them died?
Yeah, of course.
Can I be honest?
Yeah, I cried like a bitch. I cried.
You know, Sam cried. She was in the
I-
toilet. You know, I saw tears in her eyes, and I said, "What's wrong with you, Sam?"
I had to run away. I said there's a little bit of dust in my eye, and I had to go to the corner for a little bit and wipe my tears.
Yeah.
Imajima was her.
Jima
Yeah.
was my favorite character, and they
Yeah.
killed him.
Shame.
It felt like Jiraiya, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's so funny. We cried for the Demon Slayers, and Sanrio saying he cried for Muzan.
Sonrio's the real villain.
Sonrio's a
Sonrio's
real
actually Muzan.
Wait, so overall, what do you give this ending out of 10? I'll give it a 6.
I don't think
I'll give it a
standing,
7.
But it was like
Oh,
4 out of 10.
Okay, Sid doesn't think it's actually gonna end. He thinks it's gonna go on for another chapter.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So how they gonna? So we all agreed they're gonna beat Tanjiro with love with Nezuko.
So that's my opinion. I think that's what's gonna happen. Sid saying
I
that's
have a
not gonna
different-
happen.
Yeah, I think it's gonna go on for another 50 chapters.
I think that Tanjiro's actually gonna bite Nezuko, and because she's immune to the sun, right? So you know how Muzan wanted to experiment on her blood and everything. I thought he wanted to experiment on her. I think that Tanjiro's actually gonna bite Nezuko. She's gonna die, and Tanjiro's gonna become human.
I think that's actually plausible. I don't think she's gonna die.
Maybe she won't die, but I think that her blood will cure him.
Yeah, I think it's a love thing because that will bring the story full circle. And then what's gonna happen is because Tanjiro has this ability to resonate with everyone. It's like Ninshu from Naruto. He's gonna see Muzan's memories, find out how he became a meat demon, all that shit. He's gonna become human. Or the second theory is that this is gonna continue for another 100 chapters because the sales and the money is too much. Look, these guys
It's too
made it.
good. It's just
Yeah,
too
they're
good.
making a movie, like, because they realize this is so much money, fam. Like, oh my god, we need to keep milking this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just need to vent because all my anger's gone now. For the series,
Did Sanrio's words turn you?
I'm not disappointed anymore.
Yes, so Sanrio succeeded.
Yes, he has. See, this is why the fans should join the Discord because they can change my mind.
All right, guys, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. Hopefully, what we said actually comes true, because otherwise we look kind of silly.
All right, guys, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed this podcast format, let us know in the comment section below. I know you probably cussed us out left, right, center. Can we get at least 5,000 likes too? Because I thought this was really fun, and we'll see you guys next time.
Go buy
Maybe
merch.
one of you guys will be in the next podcast.